This is the story about how becoming a mom
changes you as a woman.
When I look into my child's face, their first laugh, their embrace, I forget myself and I'm floating in space.
Feeling burnt out? Sick of the same routine? Need to get away but don't have the time or money? We all need a break. Vacations can be beneficial to our health.
I think they're an absolute necessity for sanity and for fun memories.
Vacations are stressful.
It doesn't mean you have to go to a five-star resort. You can go camping.
Today we're talking to Dr. Ronald Levine, clinical psychologist and dad, as we discuss, are family vacations a luxury or necessity?
Tell us about why vacations are so important.
One word, play. Play is essential for all of us in our lives. It's essential for children.
We kind of forget about it as adults, no? We become very serious.
We forget about it as adults. We become very task-oriented, and play actually is so necessary for emotional, social, and cognitive development.
I think vacation, a lot of us think it has to be this grand thing and, airplanes and hotels and all this stuff. And I think that there's so many ways to take a vacation that we can redefine what that means.
You're absolutely right, because the kind of vacation you're describing is actually not a vacation. You're just changing the place that you're doing the same thing you always do. We're doing instead of being.
Barb.
What? I don't do that with my kids, though. I'm task-oriented, but when I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. I don't have all the stuff, and Sherrod doesn't either. Your husband's the one who's on that BlackBerry night and day.
It drives me crazy, and I think, am I wrong to be upset with that?
When we go on vacation, we need to put all of our goals away. The only thing we're supposed to do is get up in the morning and wonder, what would we like to do today?
Usually we take a big vacation, kind of Mexico, Hawaii or something, but because, of the economics,
times.
It is, absolutely. We weren't able to do that. So what we did was I took the kids to a theme park. We packed up some sandwiches in the morning and headed on down and had a picnic right before we went into the theme park, and it was great. So I've got turkey, ham, or roast beef. Indy, what do you want on your sandwich?
I want ham,
okay,
tomatoes, lettuce, I want mayonnaise, and that's it.
Okay, perfect. We're going to wrap these up, the sandwiches, and then we're going to take them with us to the amusement park.
The most important thing you said, I think, was we made sandwiches before and we had a picnic outside. That was the unstructured play part of going to the theme park, because you can do that at a theme park, Will Rogers Park, or any park.
Given that my husband is a creative person, his work never shuts down.
This multitasking thing, people do it.
Oh, you're breaking my heart right now.
Yeah, this is my multitasking friend right here.
Right, and I broke my heart before I broke yours, because when I begin to read in some of the literature that multitasking is not good for our brains, I go, uh-oh. We can only pay attention, really. Pay attention. We can do a lot of things at a time. But in terms of actually paying attention, we can only pay attention to one thing at a time. So if I'm paying attention to my cell phone, I'm not paying attention to you.
But to me, so that it goes right into vacations, is breaking the routine. Getting out of, changing your environment, playing, connecting.
When Jennifer talks about breaking the routine, we're talking about breaking habitual patterns. It doesn't take a lot. You can do it for a weekend. You can take a day trip.
We are in the car. We are just getting ready for Mammoth. This is kind of one of the first driving trips we've taken.
Anything that we do to break those habitual patterns is going to be helpful. It's going to reduce stress when we're in relationships and there's no purpose in mind. We call it hanging out.
Right. Isn't that great?
What happened to hanging out?
What happened
to
hanging out? There are so many things we can do that don't cost money. We spend money because we're structured again. We have to go do something. We have to be organized. All that stuff you're talking about, Barb, is the opposite of what a vacation is. We have to change the way we're actually thinking, even before we go on vacation. Otherwise, we're back with the BlackBerry, or we're with the maps, we're with the sightseeing map, and before you know it, we've had 5 days of organized activity all over again.
And it's all exhausting.
And then we come back exhausted. And what do people often say?
I need a vacation from my vacation.
We all need a break. It gives us a chance to relax, reflect, replenish, and reconnect with our families. Take a day or a week. Spend a little or a lot. The important thing is that you get out of your daily routine and have an adventure with your family. Remember, we're all in this together. We want to know what's going on in your mom life.
So come visit our community at jenandbarb.com.
This episode is brought to you by Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh, for the love of a great sandwich.
And there's Daddy. Did you have a nice time golfing, dear?
We had fun. We didn't play well, but we never do. Kick the feet. You gotta kick the feet. And you gotta keep your mouth closed or you swallow water, goofball.